Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Post Market Analysis. Today is Monday, March 25th, 2024. Right now it's 8:52 p.m. So last night, what I remember is while I was updating the Post Market Analysis, and market looks a little bit upbeat, but still it almost kind of swayed what I trying to share, and but I continue to say, well, I feel like that's pretty bearish and probably going to the downside. And today is by the open, it really kind of pushed a really low hill. It went down, and upon the open, it kind of turned somewhat kind of it make a new load, and but later it come back, and the whole day pretty much have been staying in a very narrow range, and then after what time is that? That's after 3 o'clock. So it flushed down, and later it closed really. I would say it's really bearish. So it's like the midpoint, it should be about like a 52.22 here. So it from the top here, it actually make a new high after 2 o'clock, but later only to kind of come back down and close at the low. It bounced back a little bit, but it's the thing is it closed below 52.20. Now where to go from here? So if I look at the retracement, and what I'm seeing here is that anchoring from Wednesday's low to the high here. So the today's low is right at the 50% retrace. And meanwhile, just be mindful here. There actually is a little gap here. Today actually a big gap down. It come back, but it did not close the gap. Is the market going to close this gap or not tomorrow? Maybe, but that also said right now, like the futures shows pretty bullish in my opinion, because it was able to go above this zone. But the danger is that can it go above another 5 points, which will correspond into this to this level, 50 to 30 level. Can it go above there? And to me, if say it could go above 50 to 30, that means some kind of strength, and it could likely continue to move up and going back up to this 50 to 50, or even the new high, the recent high. So that's likely could be a scenario to play. However, this is a, we cannot say kind of based on this bearish move here. So tomorrow, if we continue to move down, let's say move below 52.10, it could very likely will be kind of aiming at this area. So 51.95. This is the other retracement based by anchoring the low of Tuesday, and that's like the low of last week. And to me, this is also the kind of the low of this run. So this the you will see a gap up on Monday here, and then kind of it make that low here, and it's running to here. So to me, this is a run. So with that said, it's like So tomorrow it will be interesting to see where it's going to close, where it's going to open, and then where it's going to close. So 52.30, to me, I think that's a very important level to look at, because there's a gap here, and crossing this line is kind of changing the whole dynamic. But before it can cross there, then I would say more likely than not, then it would continue to bounce below this line, and then probably to trying to hit this line, and going further down will be hitting this, probably the 5170 or probably 5180 level. I guess it makes sense at this level, 5170, and of course it could further going down. The tricky part is that Friday is like have a important what, the important data coming out, like inflation data coming out, and then Fed Powell also have going to say something about it, have a speech. So how people, I guess typically people like the market got freaked out for something like that. That's not like a big event. Would the market participants freak out and probably just want to take everything off the table, and since Friday is a day off, let's enjoy the long weekend, and let's do something about it after the long weekend. Then yeah, it could it probably makes sense to come back and close somewhere around here, probably even 5150 level here, and then let's just start over again. It would be quite interesting. So with that said, tomorrow's calendar, let's go through it quickly. And tomorrow, so 8:30 have a durable goods, and there's quite some data here. Also 8:55 have read books, and then 9 o'clock have home price, and 10 o'clock have a consumer confidence, and 10 o'clock have manufacturing index, Fed services index, and 10:30 additional Fed services index, and 11:30 as usual, and they are kind of like the treasury auctions, and 1 o'clock another treasury auctions. So and then pretty much that's about it. And I think that with that said, it's kind of packed, and probably market have to probably not going to be a easy time period, like until after 1 o'clock. So how the market going to behave tomorrow? And as we see today, it's like at 1 o'clock. It's really rough, and actually today is like at one, after like around like a 110. That's the time kind of market kind of find the bottom and come back up. However, it was not able to sustain after like a 235 and two. I mean, it reached the highs at what this 240 ish, and later just kind of selling off. So with tomorrow going to repeat similar pattern, it's possible. But frankly, today the range is even narrower. Today is a total. The range today is really only about. Let me see. It's it only run the like what? Wow, only 13 points. I was I was surprised how narrow it is today. And today is a holiday week, only 4 days, and that probably makes sense as well. But we'll see what's going to happen tomorrow. And I would say that's something pretty interesting. So tomorrow, yes, tomorrow it could move like a 25 points at least, and that's kind of means like it would be either about around like a 50 to 50, or it could be like a 51.95. So it seems like either one of them, like a 50 to 50 or 51.25, not 25, sorry, 51.95 level. So hopefully this is going to help. And as of right now, it looks pretty upbeat. Who knows what's going to happen like tomorrow. Again, be mindful about this level 50 to 30, and wish all the best of luck to you all, and may you all be with the energy all time. Thank you.